Hey everyone, TJ here, back with more Monster Mania. I originally said I was going to move on, but I overlooked one Hammer movie that I really wanted to give my impressions on, and I know what you're thinking. I did Dracula, I did Frankenstein, I did The Wolfman, but I did not do one Mummy movie. So I'm going to give my impressions on this little gem. Oh yeah, this is the Mummy, the Hammer version. 1958 or 59 actually. My bad. And all right. Although I did not get to the Mummy in my Universal saga for reasons unknown, I don't want to get into it. But I'll give my impressions on the Hammer remake, and I gotta say, from what I understand, it's actually pretty darn good. And once again, another movie starring the two icons of Hammer, Cushing and Lee, and they did a phenomenal job. Pierre Cushing plays the hero, John Banning, and you know, he's in Egypt. I don't want to give too much detail of the story away. You know, uncovers this mummy's tomb, and the mummy played by the imposing Christopher Lee, and those two just brought more flair, more magnetic performances to this role, and it's just great. It's a great watch, and the cast is amazing. The sets are great. I especially love. There's a flashback sequence just showing how the character of the mummy came about. You know, just the whole backstory of whatever the mummy's name is. I forget. It's not Kharis. I don't think it's Imhotep. I'm not too sure. I gotta look into it. But I will say this one thing. It's like an unstoppable roller coaster ride. It's here's the mummy. Now he's causing a rampage through the house actually, and yeah, that's the only part I'm gonna spoil. Well, there is a lot of like fights, and of course a couple of disturbing things, but other than that, it's a definite watch. Actually, it is so great. Actually, and the rest of the cast is amazing. And actually, another thing I overlooked this in my Archie reviews. This was directed by Terrence Fisher, and of course, anything with that Terrence Fisher directed, such as this or Curse of Frankenstein that I probably mentioned in a previous episode. Terrence Fisher just created magic, and especially with two icons of horror. They just nailed something, They made something really special, and I especially like the climax and the ending. I don't want to give too much away. It's totally different from the CGI Mummy, with Brendan Fraser, and totally different from the original Universal Mummy, which I did not get to, like I said, but it's definitely worth a watch. Believe it or not, I would consider this to be the better Mummy movie, okay? But that's just me. So, with that in mind, this gets my overall rating of 8 out of 10. So that's just me. You can let me know what you think. You can definitely buy this at any location that you can find. I bought this at a place in the mall up by me, or you could definitely buy it on Amazon. But it's probably coming, like I've said in a previous episode, commendable prices actually. So. I definitely suggest this to anyone's library if you're into classics or such a Hammer fan. I definitely recommend it. So with that in mind, I'm gonna move on. Monster Mania ain't going nowhere. All right, take care, guys.